We are wrapping up 2025 IHEEP conference in beautiful Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. We had 850 people registered for this conference. 350 people were from other DOTs across the country. 250 people were registered from the private sector. There were 60 sponsors and 220 vendors. 46 states are being represented here at this conference, including DC and Puerto Rico. And over 10 international countries are being registered. 4 hotels were completely sold out. So we want to say thank you to the South Carolina Department of Transportation for making this effort and having us get here for this conference. We also went around and asked those in attendance why they chose to attend this conference, and this is what they had to say. Take a listen.
Well, I decided to attend IHEEP for MnDOT because of the networking opportunities. The program looked fantastic, the agenda, being able to see things that our operations staff would use on a day-to-day basis, to be able to connect to vendors, to connect to other state DOTs, to connect to other folks that are using the same types of technologies and the same types of products.
I've actually attended IHEEP 3 times so far, and I'm sorry, 3 years, the past 3 years, and I've actually really enjoyed it because you get to make a lot of network connections with other DOTs in the nation, really understand where their programs are at, especially in the drone world, which is what I'm doing. And I really like hearing, all these new innovative technologies and these new concepts and ideas that are coming forward, so I can see if I can integrate that into my own state.
I love coming to IHEEP because this is a place where you can learn about all of the new technology that is being implemented in DOTs around the country. And IHEEP is a conference by DOTs, for DOTs, and we see all of our vendors and our consultants here, and it's a great place to partner.
I tell you, it is the best kept secret in technology amongst the transportation sector that I've ever come across. I started coming to IHEEP about 4 years ago, and I wondered where this had been all of my career. This is the place where you don't just get the conceptual and high-level perspectives, but you get practical applications for the technologies that we're using every day.
As a recent graduate who is kind of just starting off her career and getting her feet wet in the industry, I think it's a fantastic opportunity to network, see kind of what the latest is, and really kind of put yourself in a room of people that are kind of going to get you to the next step in your career.
Networking, meaning your peers, discussing problems that you're having that they've resolved, helping each other to build a better infrastructure model for the world, making great relationships and new friends that work in other parts of the United States and Europe.
Well, I think IHEEP is about collaboration, right? You to collaborate with other DOTs, you collaborate with our technology vendors that are down there, and also the consultants that are doing all the work for us. So to me, the big part of it is collaboration.
Well, I think IHEEP is an interesting organization. These conferences bring together really the innovators from all the state DOTs. These are the SMEs, right? These are the people actually, I say, in the trenches doing the work. And it's just it's a great opportunity for us to actually get together and collaborate. And actually, we call it R&D, right? Rip off and duplicate. If somebody figured out something, we ought to be sharing that. And this is the place where we can do that, across, all these DOTs that show up here.
I think it's just a fantastic place to come, get to talk with other people, other states, realize that you're not an island, that they're dealing with the same problems that you're dealing with, and you get to commiserate about it, get to talk about solutions, you get to talk about, maybe we are dealing with the same problem and it's unsolvable, or that there is a solvable problem that you have, and kind of talk about who can provide that solution. Sometimes it's not something that you can provide, sometimes it's not, you have to go external.
IHEEP is one of the best conferences for both technical information and also networking. For the past 3 years, we've done a session on, or a whole track for UAS and how those technologies can help DOTs. So it's one of my favorite tracks. There's lots of other great tracks, but I can advocate for that one because we're integrating vendors and DOTs and hearing from both and how they've collaborated to really make a difference in the technology realm, specifically UAS.
IHEEP's great to attend because you get to see all of the technology. It's like a sneak peek of what everyone will be using in 2 to 3 years, because it takes a little bit to implement technology, but a lot of it's already here and you get to see a preview of all that.
So attending IHEEP is critical if, especially the track that we're looking on, we're on the UAS track. It's a great place to meet with all the other DOT program managers that deal with UAS, and we share policies, procedures, we get to get together and do roundtables. This is my third HEEP, and every time I go to a HEEP, it feels like a family reunion. It's intimate enough that you see all of your friends, you make new connections, and the insights that you get from IHEEP is just invaluable. It's hard to put like a marker on just how good of a conference this is to attend.
I think the biggest benefit for us, especially for myself, is coming from the construction side. There needs to be more construction representation. You know, just between the different phases, you have the preliminary through construction to delivery through asset management, and having more people here in construction can help bridge the gap that designers are seeing issues with. Asset management, even delivery side.
It's actually my second time at IHEEP. The first one I attended was in Utah, where I'm from. Had a really great experience there. Talked to a lot of other drone operators, other DOTs that are trying to develop drone systems and put things together. And so I thought it would be great for me to come back to IHEEP and understand what the needs of our people are at the DOT and how we can help support them.
Well, whether you're a consultant or work for a DOT or a vendor, it's probably the biggest conference for our space, and it's been going on, has a lot of history, but it's really about the people, okay? I've been coming to HEEP for about 10 years, and we meet people from across the country who are doing the same thing I'm doing or having the same goals that I have. So it's really a good collaborative bunch. And you'll get, you'll make friends forever, but you'll also have people to go to talk to after the conference who are chasing the same challenges that you're facing. So.